seems to have paused for a moment. A familiar name sounds so strange today. In the empty seat beside you, feeling so cold, only dried up tears remain. In the silence, you don't have to force a smile, it's okay. Just believe it's a passing breeze drifting away. Not gone forever, just in a different light. Still living here, right by your side. When the weight of grief bows your head down low, you can reach out and hold my hand. Don't let go, becoming a warm glow in the name of memory. I will watch over you forever and always. In the scent of coffee, in the low-hanging sunset glow, kind traces of them still remain. When they gently stroke your aching heart, that's when you can just smile for me, just once. When the rain falls, I will cry with you. When the sun shines, I will hold your hand, until the tide of time polishes the deep wounds into shimmering pebbles on the shore. You don't have to force a smile, it's okay. Just believe it's a passing breeze drifting away. Not gone forever, just in a different light. Still breathing within you deep inside. When the weight of grief bows your head down low, you can reach out and hold my hand. Don't let go, becoming a warm glow in the name of memory. I will watch over you forever and always. Rest now, weary soul, lay down that heavy heart for a while, until we meet again in our memories. For love will never truly fade away. We all pretend that everything's okay, walking through the shadows of the day, hiding all the aches within our hearts, playing out our weary, silent parts. Someone's burden always But there's one thing that we must hold tight, a heart of faith to guide us through the light. Around the corner, what is waiting there? A path unknown, a scent of morning air. Even when the storm and rain sweep through, washing all the pain away from you. Someone's burden always looks so light, while my own feels heavy in the night. But there's one thing that we must hold tight, faith to guide us through the light. Washing all the pain away from you. Just a little faith to keep us whole, deep within the quiet of the soul, playing out our weary, silent parts.
Turning back the pages of the days gone by, only then the hidden meanings catch my eye. Every footprint left behind becomes a map, bridging all the silence in the memory gap. We learn the rhythm only when the song is through, looking back to find the truth of what we knew. For life is understood by looking at the past, but live moving forward while the moments last. No present without shadows of the yesterday, no future without fire in the heart today. We are the travelers of time and space, searching for the meaning in this fleeting place. Feeling every breath and the warmth of hands, standing on the threshold of the shifting sands. Though the now is all the treasure that we hold, the mystery of tomorrow starts to unfold. We raise the anchor from the shores of old, sailing toward a story yet to be told. Perhaps we're wanderers between the then and now, defying every boundary we don't know how, walking through the ghost of who we used to be, to bloom into person we are meant to see. The brightest light is found in the here and now. For light is understood by looking at the past, but live moving forward while the moments last. No present without shadows of the yesterday, no future without fire in my heart today. We are the travelers of time and space, searching for the meaning in this fleeting place. Wisdom lies behind us, life is straight ahead, walking on the path where all the dreams are led. Between the echo and the light, we keep walking through the reflections in the subway pane, blurred and gray. I put on a mask, polished in every way. A gentle smile, keeping a distance so safe. The seamless self that the world wants to celebrate. But early this morning, the weight of the mask is more than I can bear. Like the hollow echo when the stage lights fade to air. Meeting my shadow, the one I've pushed away. Darkness is just light's other name. I've come to say, holding the wounded child, hiding behind the face, gathering my fragments, weaving them into place. Integrate my soul, finally whole in this reflection. Finally whole in this reflection. Deep in my chest, a knot of tangled thread, ancient scars that ache from the words unsaid, the haunting voice that tries to keep me down. You're never enough, wear the perfect crown. Memories like anchors, holding me so tight, holding their breath. Deep in the silence of the night, truth is found when we clash and we break through. The deeper the shadow, the brighter the light shines. True.
to the name, right to the name. I've come to say, holding the wounded child, hiding behind the face, gathering my fragments, weaving them into place. Oh yeah, integrate my soul, finally whole in this reflection. Taking off the mask, standing at the blast, shadow and light, dancing together at last, one step closer to the heart of me. Four different lights, one single chord. The journey within to the center of the soul. My most trusted strength, the lens I know so well, a vivid focus, casting a spell on the world. My dominant function, sitting like a crown high upon my mind, judging and perceiving, no hesitation inside. A logic or values, or the touch of the earth and the visions beyond, the shining power of mine leads the way through the life I find. Four different rooms under one roof, finding the balance on a tilted scale, the light of the crown and the shadow below, flowing in between, the voice of my true self, the road to the center, where we finally become whole. We're way out there in the distance, the darkest side, the opposite pole. My clumsy stranger self, the inferior calling, beyond the threshold of my conscious mind, hiding in the shadows, deep and low, whispering the truth I chose to ignore. Too far to reach, but still a part of who I am. The key to my growth lies in that forgotten place. Oh, four different rooms under one roof, finding the balance on a tilted scale, the light of the crown and the shadow below, flowing in between, the voice of my true self, the road to the center, where we finally become whole. When thinking climbs high, feeling sinks to the floor, when sensation is clear, intuition is lost in the mist. On the seesaw of the mind, a restless heart. To gain one side is to lose the other in this sacred play. Too much light can blind the eyes, so I must listen to the voice coming from the other side. Under one roof, finding the balance on a tilted scale, the light of the crown and the shadow below, flowing in between, the voice of my true self, the road to the center, where
A heavy bundle I've carried since I was young, an invisible bag dragging behind me through the years. The pieces of myself that weren't allowed to be loved, I packed them away one by one, out of sight. Be a good child, I told myself with a hollow smile. And every time I lied, the shadow behind my back grew larger in the silence, nameless and alone. The you I dislike for no reason at all. The way you move, the way you speak, it gets under my skin. I point my finger and cry out in judgment, but my heart only feels heavier than before. Deep down in my bundle, these are the fragments I cast away, using your face as a mirror to see what I dared not own. It was me reflecting back at me all alone. The shadow is no enemy, it's not the dark we fear, it's the hidden face of the soul, waiting to be seen. Only when the light and the darkness finally meet can I become whole, instead of just perfect. To my crying shadow, I reach out my hand today to find the gold you've been guarding deep within the shade. Inside this dark bundle, it isn't just sorrow. There's a dazzling gold I had long ago forgotten. My suppressed creativity, the heat of my hidden passions, the fire that I smothered just to fit in the lines. Only when I open this bag and let the shadow breathe can I finally stand face to face with the truth of who I am. The shadow is no enemy, it's not the dark we fear, it's the hidden face of the soul, waiting to be seen. Only when the light and the darkness finally meet can I become whole, instead of just perfect. To my crying shadow, I reach out my hand today to find the gold you've been guarding deep within the shade. Unpack the bundle, let the weight fall away. There is no more room for fear in this heart. The suppressed cry song. In this very moment, I am letting it flow. I don't need to be perfect to be worthy. Being just who I am is more than enough. Not a perfect human, but a whole one at last. I'll embrace the old wounds and the darkness with love. Don't cry anymore, my precious shadow, my friend. When the light and the dark become one within, that is the moment we'll finally dance.
gold within, the light within.
Thousands of faces fill the streets, drifting by. Everyone smiles as if it were a design. In my drawer, 10,000 worn-out expressions. Which mask should I put on today? Rilke once said, yes, he said, we are losing our faces. Spent a lifetime, nothing left but a hollow shell. The eyes in the mirror, they feel so strange. I've never truly met the me inside. A laughing stock swept through the city lights, but no one hears my real cries tonight. In this familiar play, on a stage with no end, we are lost, we are lost. We wander through the world wearing these masks, neither a true human nor even a true actor is half beings. As empty shells, mockingly thinking that's all there is. That is how we survive. Solitude hidden in the vast darkness of the street. The trembling voice saying, I am learning to see. When we face the fear hidden behind the mask, will we finally be able to call ourselves? I wanna lower the curtain on this fake play. I wanna breathe with just one whole face, gathering broken pieces to find my soul. Even if it's a terribly lonely and painful road. We wander through the world wearing these masks, neither a true human nor even a true actor is half beings. As empty shells, mockingly thinking that's all there is. That is how we survive. We wander through the world wearing these masks, neither a true human nor even a true actor is half beings. As empty shells, mockingly thinking that's all there is. That is how we survive. just a half. A chilly shiver rising from my feet, the weight of darkness I can almost reach. Standing before the back door of my long closed heart, I'm facing a strange trembling right here in the dark. Afraid that if I unmask I might disappear. Afraid that embracing my shadow is a thing to fear. Losing the good child I've played for so long was a terror more than death. Where did I go wrong? Why does a single step feel so heavy and vast in this silent hour? How long will it last? I wanna run away, but I can't close my eyes, because beyond this door my true self lies. This bit of fear I'm feeling now is the burning proof that I am alive. Somehow this deep trembling gazing into me, I'm finding the broken pieces of who I used to be. A voyage toward myself, I can't stop this flight. Solitude hidden in the vast dark of the street, I am learning to see a voice so bittersweet, the trembling voice crying out to the sky. Facing the fear behind the mask, no more lies. Can we finally say I am you and I thought it was a monster waiting to devour, but I step closer in this lonely hour. Don't be afraid, I see you crying there. My darkness is a part of me, a truth we share. Standing on the threshold, taking one deep breath. Fear has become the guide, conquering its depth.
It's okay, I'm opening the door now.
Shadows of a long day catch upon my feet. The sun once fierce and bright slows its steady beat. All the faded regrets I held so tight in my hand, I finally let them go like dust across the land. Standing for a moment where the sunset stays, I'll gently embrace the heat of my younger days. Like those colors, so beautiful yet cold to the sight, may my fading hours burn with a brilliant light. The crimson sky remains silent and still, while my heart overflows against its own will. Following the sun as it starts to decline, my shadow runs ahead to meet tomorrow's line. Standing for a moment where the sunset stays, I'll gently embrace the heat of my younger days. Like those colors, so beautiful yet cold to the sight, may my fading hours burn with a brilliant light. Falling darkness isn't just the end, but a long deep breath before the dawn begins again. The final word the sinking sun throws my way taps my weary shoulder, whispering it's okay. Standing for a moment where the sunset stays, I'll gently embrace the heat of my younger days. Like those colors, so beautiful yet cold to the sight, may my fading hours burn with a brilliant light. The radiant today is sinking out of view. Goodbye, I say, you've lived a life so true, where the sunset stays, I'll smile for you. quietly follow the strange lines reflected in the mirror. The deep marks near my eyes are from last winter's bitter wind. The faint line by my lips, a shy smile from a spring day long ago. I read the flow in time through the map upon my face. The seasons carved into my wrinkles, all the winding roads I've walked are gathered here. It's okay if it's not beautiful, it's fine if it's not grand. They are precious metals of the life I've lived. Upon my rough and unrefined knuckles, though the fierce summer sun remains like a scar, I have no desire to wash away those traces, for those weary yesterdays made me who I am. As a tree keeps the forest by adding its rings, I deepen my soul by adding these lines within. Both pain and joy are now just familiar sights. I calmly prepare to meet the coming season. The seasons carved into my wrinkles, all the winding roads I've walked are gathered here. It's okay if it's not beautiful, it's fine if it's not grand. They are precious metals of the life I've lived. I'm so grateful for these seasons blooming on my face. To myself who walked in silence, I softly say a word